Hello, book friends. Today we're going to be taking a look at a book that I really had anticipated and liking. It's called The Violence by Delilah Dawson. So this thing failed for me on three different levels. First were the characters. The second was the plotting of the story, and the third one is just the wrap up of everything that came with this. So let's start off with the characters. First, we're following a group of couples that are involved in a domestic violence situation, um, and that part. So these characters were written in such a cartoonish fashion that they're almost, I mean, it's almost a parody of people in this situation. So like every man in the book is described as a Snidely Whiplash type of a villain. They're all despicable human beings. They're all the types of people you would run across the street to get away from if you saw them walking around, that kind of thing. And frankly, the women were just depicted in a cartoonish way as well. So from that gate, nah, don't like that. Secondly, the storyline would have been cool. It's about you've got the domestic violence stuff going on with people, but you also have a virus that is attacking everyone, and it's not everyone, but it's a virus that's going through kind of a pandemic type thing, and it's making its victims very violent. Thus the title. But alas, it doesn't hit on that because that's kind of an interesting premise. But there's very little of that virus in this book. It's mostly just despicable people engaging in despicable things, and that kind of wraps up to the third thing, which is domestic violence is a incredibly bad um, plague on our society, really. And it's something that needs to be talked about seriously. Now, it's not talked about seriously here because it's talked about cartoonishly. Most people in domestic violence situations do not fit into this box that is portrayed in this book. So it gives the impression that people, you just say, why didn't you get out? Why didn't you get out? Well, there's lots of reasons why folks don't get out of these situations, why women don't, sometimes men. And, when it's clownishly portrayed like it is in this book, it just kind of papers over everything. So this one got a 2-star from me. I will be reading from this author, though, because she's highly recommended, and I have read another book of hers, and it's good.